What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. We are here. I'm going to show you the stadium. We're going to have a quick look at it, and we're going to have a look at the house I'm moving into, because travelling from the house I was living in Hungary to Belgium, a bit of a journey. So, you know, nobody wants to be travelling that much just to arrive for training or for a match or whatever. You know, the old hotel I've been staying in for the last little while it was nice, it's not home. So we're here looking at how much we can borrow. So based on the fact that you can only have $500,000 in annual income before tax, according to EBS. It's EBS, their mortgage calculator. You can't have more. You cannot, under any circumstances, get more than $500,000 a year in income. EBS, no, no. If you say you get more than $500,000 a year, you're a liar, a goddamn liar. So it's given us, we say, 1.92 million to spend. You know, it's chump change. You know, it's chump change. So this is the house we've picked. It's a mansion in Ghent. 3 bedrooms for 1.125 million. So we have a bit of a spare cash left over. You know, I think it's this one. It's quite nice. You know, rustic. You know, on the outside you look at it and go, not really a mansion. You look internally, then you're like, it needs a bit of work. You know, a big table with a chair either end. You know, a lot of stuff that's not finished, but like, this is a different view of it. Look, I like those doors. They're quite nice. That door is different though, which is interesting. Little outdoor area which has plenty of tables, something the indoor part of the house lacks. You can see a castle from our residence. I'm assuming this is from the garden. You know, you just look at a castle. Maybe our next move will have us living in a castle. This then is the top of the mansion. We've got some exposed beams which look, and a ladder. You know, everybody wants a ladder inside their house. I can click this. Oh, didn't realise that button was there. So, a couple of couches, looks nice. Ladder up to another little seating area, I suppose. I don't know exactly what's up there. It's a viewing area to the kitchen. Okay, fair enough. And then we've a kitchen table here with 8 seats. So, you know, this is where you'd have your actual friends. The table with the 2 seats, you'd put people there you don't like, and little stairs leading up to it. Kitchen, it's a little small, but you know, it'll do. It is sufficient. We've a little bathroom, maybe, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing that's like a bathroom, maybe. But we have a nice little worktop here, you know. Then we have our dining area, another dining area, where you can have soirees or some sort of party. I don't know. I don't know what parties people throw. It's just a different shot of it. And there's even an exit sign to show you where to exit. Which, you know, when you live in a house this big, you need to have exit signs, because it'll always be like, where do I exit this building? I don't know. This is a view from our glass room, looking out into our outdoor area. Don't even know why we need it, but it's a mansion, so, you know, comes with it. This is another like breakfast area, so I'm guessing they kind of, and there's a cash register, so when your friends come over you can charge them for spending time in your house, which, you know, every little helps. You know, charge people for everything. It's the best way to do it. We have a little menu there, so we can tell the customers or friends what's on the menu and how much it's going to cost them. Or you could have the players have their lunch in here, because there is it's just an empty room. We could practice football in there. And again, same here. Stairs there is a bit interesting. We have a bathroom, which is fantastic, delightful. Don't see a toilet, so I think you have to piss out one of the windows. But another bath here, a big rad with, again, no toilet, but 2 sinks. And then this is where you can have your chef. So we can bring the players in and say, here lads, this is what's for lunch. You're going to eat what I tell you to eat. You gobshites. But they probably wouldn't understand because they don't speak Flemish yet. And it's just another view from outside. And that is all the pictures. So, this is the journey we're going to have to make. This is where the house is. A 21-minute drive to the stadium. Which... Am I able to... So you can see, stadium. Looking super nice. We have Venice Beach inside the stadium. Where can we put you? So, this is what the stadium looks like. It's significantly nicer and bigger than what we're used to. Buffalo Bistro for €15. Ooh. It's a lot of glass. Can we go over here? No. But yeah, this is our... Can we... We can't go down here? No. But yeah, it's a very modern stadium compared to what we've been used to recently. We were closer a while ago. Yeah, we were over here. Okay. Alright. Well, this is the stadium. It is quite the stadium compared to what we are used to in Hungary. So I thought I'd let you have a sconce in case you haven't seen the stadium before. It is beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Something blurred out here. What's blurred out? Telnet. Okay, so okay, this picture was taken in 2013. This one was taken in 2014. Huh. How far down can we go? We can't go any further. Okay. Well, this is our stadium. It is beautiful, as you can see. Not too far of a journey to the old homestead, you know. The old... Where the goddamn place is? Where's the house? Where's it gone? I've lost my house. It's one of these ones here, I think. Fustgaffa? No, that's a shop. Right, so with all of that said and done, we are jumping into our game against Anderlecht. I decided to come back one game later than I said I was going to, because we're only going to play the game against Anderlecht today. Reason being, results so far have been interesting. So since we were here last, we've played Anderlecht, drew 1-1. Quite a lot happened in the 29th and between the 25th and 35th minute. Other than that, not much happened. Timchik picked up a knock. He spent a couple of weeks out. He's just coming back from his injury now. Then we went and played Standard Liège, and we were terrible. Just terrible. So we lost 2-1. Then we beat Genk. Pavlov with a beautiful little goal. Then against Club Brugge, they absolutely smashed us. 3-1. We had no answer. I thought when we brought it back to 2-1, we had a chance. They scored from the highlight straight away. So, not ideal. Then we played Sint-Truidense, who are bottom at the moment. Smashed them 2-0. We really, really should have scored more. They're really struggling in the Champions League group, or the Champions group. They've not won a game, I don't think, since the split. Yeah, they got beaten by Standard Liège twice, and they play us in the last game of the season. So they've only scored once so far in the Champions group, which I have to say, probably not ideal for them. They're probably going to have to play that final to try and get into Europe. But as it stands right now, we're pretty much guaranteed at least Europa Conference. I think. Oh, no, 5th place don't get it either. We need to get top 4. Right. So, all that being said, everything up to this point has been just me rambling on, showing you a house. It makes no difference. Timchik can only play 45 minutes. Alright, okay, but we need to put Bertrand on the bench then. Yeah. So, this is how we're starting the game. We have Sanyak in goal, Timchik and Van der Broek as our wingbacks, Everard and De Gres as our centre-backs, Pavlov and Boban as our centre midfielders, Deckers and Zagorva as our wide men, Jax in behind Diallo. Interestingly, Jax signed a new contract recently because he had a release clause of 26.5 million, I think it was. A couple of clubs started sniffing around. There was media reports of him moving to Liverpool, I think it was. They're not interested anymore now. Chelsea, Man United, AEK, PAOK, Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid are interested. So 26 million was his release clause. Signed a new contract, 23.5 million. So, Director of Football, good job, buddy. You made it so that if someone wants to buy him, it's going to cost him 3 million less. Idiot. We did have youth intake. This is what's left of it. This is pretty much all of them. We signed 3 players, I want to say. No, it's not the... There we go. We signed 3 players. Hervé Vermeulen. No, not Vittorio Stalins, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay. Second I was like, I don't remember him signing. It was Adama Kone, I think. Regis Camango. Lucas de Paul? Yeah. And Hervé Vermeulen. We signed all of them. None of them are that good. As you can tell, the best one is Hervé Vermeulen. DM, don't think he's not gonna make it. There's no point in me even showing you the other ones. They're all shit. So, as I said, this is... Oh, I'll go to this one. This is the team we're going to start with. Diallo is on decent form of late, so I'm hoping that he can continue doing that. We're going to have to sell, definitely, in the summer, regardless of what happens, because the club is running out of money. I think we're 12 million, 13 million in debt. Actually, the last time I got angry, they did well, so let's do that again. Deckers. I've not enjoyed Deckers as a footballer since he came back from his injury, so I'm hoping that he can prove that he isn't as shit as I have been led to believe he might be. Pavlov, what a goal. Deckers gets the assist. I'm just talking shit about the man, and he goes and assists for the goal. Timchik, I have to remember to take him off at halftime. Pavlov has been pivotal in the games that he's played well. The games that he's not played well, he's been so very bad. If he's not playing, if he doesn't want to play, he's just shocking. We have had a bit of a change up in the defence. Sergio has been really, really inconsistent the last 3 or 4 games, so we've dropped him for this one. And Deckers, he's up for it today. He heard me talking shit about him, and he's like, no. No talk shit today. Right, so that corner led to absolutely nothing, but now Anderlecht back on the ball, attacking. Bamba. We have a Bamba on the bench. I wonder, is their Bamba better than our Bamba? Can't be that hard. Our Bamba's not that good. I'm going to move the league table actually because he can't see it. So pop it up over. Hello? Yeah, pop it up over here. Diallo Is he offside? Oh, he's offside, isn't he? Oh. How far offside? Okay, never mind. Oh, also, I forgot that this league has VAR. So we've had a couple of VAR decisions, which has been interesting. I haven't had VAR in a league that I've managed in this save yet. The closest we've gotten is the Europe National League thing with Hungary, and even then we don't usually get too many VAR decisions. Speaking of Hungary, the first game we played in the Euro qualifiers didn't go well. Luckily, Anderlecht have just ballooned that shot wide. Gonna ask the lads for a bit of creativity. We've fallen a bit on the back foot here. Anderlecht have had 5 shots without answer, but I think. But Boban, he's just put it over. Yeah, we played against Belgium in the first Euro qualifier and just lost. We just weren't really, I suppose, up to it on the day, which is not ideal. I was hoping that we could push on and at least get a draw against one. Sanyak with a beautiful save there. Unfortunately, we didn't. We fell to I think it was Kevin De Bruyne corner. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne is still playing. He's only a squad player for Man City now, whereas I think he could probably play he'd be a first team player in any team in the world still, but no, stays at Man City to be a squad player. I'm going to say him far from place because I want the lads to do more. Thankfully, Timchek has made my decision, or has made it easy for me to remember he needs to come off because he's not playing that well, and he's booked, so he's off now. Boban again continuing to have a poor game. I'm not so sure about this ball winning midfielder. It sort of worked, sort of not worked. It's been okay, but there's a lot more I want out of my team. Bertrand came on and instantly got booked. Ideally, I'd prefer a more aggressive forward playing midfielder, and the ball winning midfielder isn't really that. He does get involved in the attacks. He just doesn't. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Jacques to Pavlov. Zagorva. Oh, what a goal! Yes! During the international break, Kosovo played against Moldova, and Moldova destroyed Kosovo 3-0. So Moldova are becoming a good national team. Zagorva on the inside of his foot, beautifully taken. Time for us to make a couple of substitutions. Diallo's not been on form today. We'll bring on Mike de Ruyter. And I kind of want to give Chaput a bit of a run because he's been out with injury recently. So Chaput, who when we arrived was pretty important. If you might remember, he was our starting attacking midfielder, and we had Jacques playing as our right winger, but he got injured and he's not really returned since his injury. He's been really inconsistent. De Ruyter, I was hoping De Ruyter got a goal there, but he hasn't. This must be a goal highlight. Otherwise, why would they show this? Van den Broek, De Ruyter. Pavlov, beautiful tackle. Everett gets rid. The game is over. Why are they still showing it? Dumbia heads just over. Blows the whistle, referee. Thank you very much. We've won 2-0 against Anderlecht. Puts us into 4th. Keeps us in 4th. We have lost ground a little bit to the top 3, which is not ideal. We still have an opportunity to pull that back. But we do need to make sure that we don't rest on our laurels, because that would be less than ideal. I really want us to get into the Europa League at least, and ideally Champions League. I don't think we have time left in the season to get into Champions League, but there is always a chance. So if we push on, we could still get Europa League, which is where... Is that where we're sitting now? 4th place? Is that the Europa League? No, it's the Europa Conference. So we need to finish 3rd to get in the Europa League. Also, Dorogi have... The last time I looked, had fallen off a little bit. No, they're back up to top. They had a couple of poor games. And... Looks like Videoton... Videoton lost. What? Dorogi, the squad they're playing is interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure about Albert on the left and Gerasmanov on the right. The Mask is still playing as a left midfielder. Kleber just does not get a look in anymore. It's even been dropped to vice captain. Lorenzi's playing as a striker now, which is very interesting. They have agreed to sell Sylvia to Paxi at the end of his contract. I'm surprised. I thought Sylvia was important enough that they wouldn't be able to let him go, but who am I to tell them what to do? They're the ones that are in charge and are doing well. So next episode is going to be Standard Liège and Genk, so hopefully that'll go well. Standard Liège are 4 points ahead of us with the game in hand. So Club Brugge and Standard Liège, if they draw their game, the game in hand they have, it's not a terrible thing for us. I really want to beat Genk. As long as we beat Genk, I'll be happy. And we have Genk on the final day of the season. In the next episode. Just said it. So yeah, if you've enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!